our channel. I've made a video on how I've made 2 weigh scales. They're vintage, and I don't know if you're like me, but I love vintage scales, but I don't like the price. So I decided to try to make one on my own. And of course I got inspiration, going out looking at Pinterest, and also, researching and looking for images of old antique scales. So when I found some that I liked and decided to try to create one on my own, and I didn't spend anything on the first one I made. I actually just went around the house and I gathered up things that I had that I thought would work, and so I didn't buy anything for the first one, and I'm going to go over that with you in the video and show you how I did it. And hopefully you can go around your house and shop your house for items, so you don't have to go out and buy stuff to make one. And just give you, I hope in this video I give you ideas and inspiration of things that you can try, and maybe you have in your own home that you can make something out of, and and create something new for your decor. The second one I made because I wanted to go through the process with you, so I bought an item from the Dollar Tree, and I'll show you that in the video. And I also learned how to do a rust technique of how you can add rust to something and make it look worn and antique looking, and I love the technique. It's so easy. It actually looks and feels like real rust. So I'm going to go through that and show you and try to teach you how to do that if you've never seen it. It's not my idea, but whoever come up with it, they were a genius. So it works really good. So I hope you enjoy the video. I hope you learned something, and I hope you get inspiration from it. First of all, I'll go over how I made this one. I did not purchase anything to make this. I shopped my home. take your Mod Podge and just dab it on mainly the edges where rust normally, around the edges where you want it mainly the most rusted look. And I'll just do one small section here. You just dab it on like that. Next you want to take your cinnamon and you just want to sprinkle this on top of the Mod Podge. You can do a lot or you can do a little rust. And then when you get it on there, oh, and it smells good too. Just knock it off. And then I always get my foam brush and just kind of start going over it a little. You'll kind of rub it, dab it a little bit, and just kind of work it the way that you want it to look. There's really no hard way to do this. Like I say, you just go by how it looks and what you like and how rusted you want it. You know, and if it comes off in some areas, just sprinkle a little bit more on there and dab it off. And so you can see my paper, you'll end up with a lot of cinnamon residue. And of course the Mod Podge is gonna dry clear. Let's see kind of what we're going for there. And then when the Mod Podge dries, it's gonna look like it's naturally rusted. So I'm gonna go around and do the rest of the frame. Now we want to get the image of the scale face and cut it out. Now that we have our scale face cut out, we want to apply some Mod Podge to our paint lid and attach this to it. Now you want to apply Mod Podge on the top to seal it down really good. you enjoyed the video, and I hope you learned something. Like I say, nothing in the video that I did was hard, because if it was, trust me, I wouldn't be doing it. I'm learning a lot of stuff as I go, but I try to pass it along, and I try to instruct it in a way that you can understand it and maybe, learn something or be inspired from it. And if you have techniques that you do that I didn't use that may be better, please comment and let me know, because we're all learning about how to do the crafts and DIYs, and it's so much fun as we go. So I hope you liked the video. If so, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to our channel. Every Friday I'm going to try to put out a DIY or some kind of craft project. And next week, just to give you a hint, hang on to your empty coffee containers, because I got a great idea for those, and I'm excited to get started on that. So I'm going to try to make something with those. So stay tuned, and thank you again for watching.